to define or to give a definition to adverbs using the adjective of the word, like the original adjective. If you
Yeah.
remove li, you obtain
Yeah. Like the description.
the description. So what will be the description of compulsive li?
It will be mm, like in a compulsive way.
Excellent, you remembered. Good job.
Yes.
In a compulsive way, that will be our definition for compulsive. So open glossary, and let's write compulsively in a compulsive way.
Okay, ready.
Definition. And your definition and the level and everything? Yes,
Not.
synonyms.
Mm,
Sorry, not definition, synonyms. Compulsively, we're gonna use, oops. No, we don't have on the thesaurus. So we're gonna use, let's write the word in a compulsive way in the synonyms
the
section.
synonyms. Okay.
Because adverbs are like that. Sometimes they're not direct. What's the meaning of this? Direct.
Mm,
Synonyms?
okay.
But definitions, yes.
Or maybe we have to look for, well, no, for a synonym for compulsive. I don't know.
Exactly, but that will be not the synonym for the adverb.
Okay.
At the end, that will
Oh,
be like
yes, you're
in a
right.
consult. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Like if you find words for compulsive, then you will give obsessive, and the definition should be in an obsessive way.
Wait, okay.
So
Yes, you're right.
it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
The dictionary it helps either way. You have in a way that is
In a way,
difficult to stop
for control.
or control. That's another one good that we can use as a note.
Okay.
And all the adverbs are level B2. And these are adverbs. Color purple.
Difficult to stop. Oh, thank you.
Sorry. My TDA. My obsessive compulsive traits.
You did it in a compulsive way.
Yes, yes, I'm compulsively fixing stuff.
Yes. Okay.
So tell me things that you do compulsively.
Um. Well, maybe sometimes I'm the way that you also do right now. For example, when someone is like uh well, no, like doing something and he or she do it like really slow.
Watch out. Wait, he or she, do, I do, you do, and he or she?
Does it?
Excellent.
Does it
Slow.
slow? Uh,
Slowly.
slowly.
Mhm.
Though when she or he no those
Those. Mhm.
those something really slowly.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, yeah, but I'm going to do it myself,
Oh no.
or yeah,
And then you're
or
like, you're like, yeah, you don't wait for them. You're like, no, give it that to me. Give that to me.
yeah, give it up to me, or I will do it by myself.
Oof, tough,
Yeah.
tough. Yeah, you're pretty similar. You're pretty similar. I'm a little impatient. You know, I became a little bit more impatient than before after I bought the motorbike
Okay.
because now with the ability of going through the cars,
Yes.
sometimes when I am walking, I
Mm-hmm.
I feel like people are slow. I have
Yes.
to like move around them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
So that became an effect
And
after.
you're not afraid of going by in your motorcycle here in Mexico City? I mean, I think it's a little bit like a lot or a lot. You have like a lot of rush or something. It's a really,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dangerous?
I don't know. I forgot that word.
Oh,
Um,
like a rush adrenaline?
like a yes, yes, like a rush adrenaline or yes, because there is a lot of traffic, and also
Yeah.
I don't know. I always afraid when I see a motorcycle coming through the little space that are between
Through the
cars
vehicle.
because not, oh my God, they have to be like really well. Also, you have to be like so much. You have to need or you need a lot of ability for
Mhm.
doing that.
Nice. Well said. Honestly, today, 6 months later, I'm not afraid. I'm more I am more careful than I was before. I am
Okay.
more careful than I was before I fell for the
Oh,
first
you
time.
fell.
Yeah.
But in a awful way, or just it was like,
You know, there
okay,
are two types of motorbikers. The ones that haven't fallen and the ones that are going to fail, you know?
yeah,
So falling is part of the adventure. It's really one and another. It's only a matter of when. Not it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
when, oh
And the
yeah,
reason I fell was because I was too mm, let me find an adjective. I was too
or
I
you
would
were
say
distracted.
no, the opposite actually. The opposite. You are super focused.
Okay.
They say that you should use your motorbike at the 70% of capacity you have. Like if you have 100% of ability, never
Mm-hmm.
use your 100% because this 100% depends on the other cars to be in perfect concentration.
Okay.
So if the other car is not focused as you are, it's very probable that either you are going to fall down or you need to press the brake and you are not going to be able to brake in time, which is what happened, you know.
Okay. Okay.
Plus, too brave. You need to be more humble. Do you know what humble is?
Humble.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, it's like mm,
Modest. I like the synonym.
modest. Well, yeah, I usually use humble for well, yeah, when I think that the typical example is that when someone have like a lot of money, and but
Hmm.
yeah, the person is like so um nice with other people, no matter the amount of
Hmm.
money they have.
Hmm.
Well,
That person
I
is humble.
that person is humble.
So let's say that it's kind of the same, but instead of money, you take it as the ability
The ability, yeah. Okay.
to have so many abilities that you are like,
Hmm.
oh, I'm the best, you know? Then
Yeah,
you
yeah,
become
you're right.
more on the other side. How would you say? I don't even know how to call a person like that in Spanish. That will be
Mm,
when you feel you're better than others. Let me find.
maybe egocéntrico. I don't know.
Yeah,
No.
egocentric, but that will be kind of ego. That will be different. I'm looking for others.
Mm.
What's it called when you feel better than others? Egocentric? Maybe that will be arrogant.
Arrogant, yeah.
Arrogant, conceited, naughty, not haughty, patronizing, condescending. I like condescending. No, let's use arrogant because you have the ability to jump traffic jams. No,
Yeah.
so the cars are stopped and you are like going right and left, right and left, right and left. The moment I felt more arrogant is a moment where I fell.
Oh
And
my,
then
yeah. Okay.
because I was go jumping all over the cars. I thought that the last car next to the light was going to pass the yellow light, and I accelerated, and then he stopped.
Oh my
I
God.
was like, no, dude, don't stop. I thought you were going to pass it. I thought you were as arrogant as me. No?
Yeah,
You
yes.
were going to be two arrogant people passing the
Arrogant.
yellow light, you know?
Yes.
But he stopped.
Oh
So
my
I was
God.
like, dude. So I pressed my brake. I let the motorbike
Oh my
go
God.
down, and I prefer to let the motorbike go because if I hit the car, that will be
Yeah,
necessary,
not a problem. Yes.
exact, to call the insurance and the drill. So,
And did you get injured?
I mean, yeah, it hurts. The my elbow, not like broken, but I was my skin was ripped for
Oh yeah.
a couple of months, and it was
Mm-hmm.
months because when I do abs training,
Mm-hmm.
I put myself in this position and I open my wound again and again.
No, oh my God.
So when it's closed, I open it by accident in the gym, and then it's
No.
closed again, and then I open it again in the gym.
Oh
So
no.
yeah, 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 yeah. It was, uh-huh. So that's the thing.
Are you masochist or something?
No, 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 no. It's by accident, I promise. It's not that. It's not
Okay.
that I like it. Fortunately, it's better now. Yeah.
Oh,
So
but I'm happy that that didn't. I know it could be worse, right? Or I mean, I
totally,
don't know. You
totally,
didn't
totally.
went to hospital.
Didn't
No,
go.
you didn't go. You didn't go to hospital.
Definitely not. And I don't want to. Like the the most difficult part would be the you cannot go to the hospital for those falls.
Okay.
Sometimes hospital falls are like from because of the highway.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you go to travel to a different state on your bike,
Mm-hmm.
those trips are the ones that need hospitalization sometimes. So in this case, you just need to be humble. Don't compulsively drive, right? And chill, pass
Okay.
pass whenever everyone is stopped, not when everyone's moving.
Yes.
Mhm. respect the signs. The street light is for something, you know.
Yes. Well,
Yeah, the bike made me
you
a better
learn
person.
something.
What?
Maybe that happened because you have to learn to be humble.
Exactly. Exactly. The motorbike made me a better person. I'm pretty sure that
Okay,
it made me really.
interesting.
I really love it. Mhm.
I
Yeah.
like motorcycles, but I I'm really afraid to drive one.
Really?
I like the rush when you are with someone else.
Yeah.
If someone else is driving the motorcycle, it's okay for me.
Okay.
But no, if I could not drive a motorcycle alone.
Yourself.
Yeah, by myself. No, I'm really afraid of falling
Same.
or having an accident. No,
Oh no, yeah.
I think the motorcycle. I respect motorcycles and motor riders. Yes,
Mhm.
it's motor riders.
More riders, yeah, or
Yeah.
bikers.
Bikers. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, yeah. So you have
That's
my
good.
respect right now.
That's good. That's good. But don't say you can't, because really it's really easy. And also there are like these places where you can learn, and it's a
Yeah.
very wide open space. For example, at Forosol, sometimes bikers go there and they learn with starters, with beginners,
Mhm.
and they learn to drive their bicycle, their bike, and they go like 20, 30 kilometers per hour, but they are enjoying
The
the
right.
air, the ride behind. It's so fun. And for example, my mom, she's 60 years old and she rides motorbikes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
It's crazy. Yeah, I love my mom. She's
Nice.
like so intrepid. She's so wild.
My mom is also 60 years old.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yes.
Nice, nice, nice. You're like
Yes.
the same age.
But definitely is not that
The biker type.
yeah, no, it's not about time.
I imagine. That's very weird from my side. That's not very normal.
Yes, no.
Yeah. I will show you later, and it's fun. The reason I bought my bike, because I was afraid to, was because of her. She bought her bike first.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And then she was like, "Yeah, buy one." And I was like, "Okay." It was fun.
Wow.
That's
Nice, super
crazy.
nice. Yeah,
I
it's
know, yeah,
crazy.
it's totally weird. Totally
Yeah,
weird.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Next word. Pronunciation.
Perpetuate?
Good. Try to pronounce the T as a ch. Perpetu.
Perpetuate? Perpetuate?
Perpetuate. Good.
Perpetuate.
Perfect. The strong syllable is the second one. Perpe.
Perpetuate.
Good.
Perpetuate.
Mhm. Perpetuate. Right? The
Perpetuate.
example we have here is it will just be another chance to perpetuate one of our endless exhaustive habit loops. Do you understand what a loop is?
Like it repeats constantly?
Good. Something that repeats.
Something that repeats.
Something that repeats constantly. I like that definition. Good. So perpetuate. Synonym. Keep going. I like that one.
Mm, per-
That will be it.
Keep going. I oh my
Yeah,
god.
keep going is the one I like because this one is very strange. Preserve, maybe preserve and maintain. Maybe these two, but they're gonna be difficult to remember because in Spanish they are different.
Okay.
Mhm.
I have not read that word bolster.
Mhm.
Well,
Me
if
neither.
if it means the same of perpetuate,
Mhm. The same as.
the same as perpetuate. But I have not heard about that word.
Yeah, no. Let's ignore that one for the moment.
Okay.
If we use difficult synonyms, we are never gonna remember those words.
Okay.
Never. I prefer to like make you focus on phrasal verbs
Mm-hmm.
rather than C1 vocabulary and C2.
Okay.
Mhm. Good, 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 good. So, question: What do you think? What do you think perpetuates your bad habits?
Mm,
Or have you learned anything on the book?
mm, that maybe um I used to perpetrate the habits because I didn't make them attractive or like um with or yeah, I didn't make them in a really attractive or something that really uh, benefits me.
Benefits me. Mhm.
Yes, and there's a part of the book that said that you don't for example, that maybe you do exercise just for because you want to lose weight
Mhm. To lose
and
person.
lose weight, and but you don't really write the goal that you want to get with that with making exercise, and you have to do it with really real and I don't know how to say like conscious goals or
Mhm.
real goals because you're not going to lose weight
To
five
lose.
kilos
Okay.
in lose weight in 5 kilos in 1 week maybe or something like
Correct.
that. Realistic goals.
Mhm.
So you
Mhm.
have to make it attractive. Maybe I will do exercise for 3 times a week, and my goal is that in I don't know, maybe in 3 weeks or in 4 in 1 month, I lose I don't know, maybe 1 kilo or
Mhm. Mhm.
and then I will try to do exercise 4 times a week or sometimes or something like that.
True. Completely true. Yes, I like that. Well, how did you make it attractive to you?
Mm, well, I write the habits or yeah, the maybe the activities that I want them to become an habit, and I
Mhm.
start like
Ooh, I found it.
really
The H sounds in English. To become a habit.
to become a habit.
Mhm.
And I well now I write them all in my iPad. I used to well I what I do right now is to write um realistic goals like the one that I was telling before.
Cool.
um,
Okay.
yeah, or and I do like I make a review of them at the end of the week,
Wow.
and I'm like, okay, I did it, or maybe I didn't do this week, but I have to make it more realistic for
Mhm.
because all my activities and all the um yeah because all the activities that I'm doing at day,
Mhm.
and I have to um make it how do I say make it I don't know if it's okay to say fit that the habit fits my activities. I don't know if it's okay.
The habit fits your activity. Fits in a way.
It's in
Fits as in on my schedule. I have space for that.
yeah, exactly.
No, yeah, fit. The word is fit. You need to make the activities fit your
My schedule or
your schedule.
my job schedule, my work schedule.
Nice, nice. Work pronunciation. Schedule.
Schedule.
Excellent.
Schedule.
Yeah, good, 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 good. So that's that. Those are the two attractive things for you. The fact that you read them after the week, and
Yes.
you get to fit them in your schedule.
Yes.
Nice. That's a good method. Nice to listen to it. Okay, perfect. I was trying to find a way I use that methodology, but I really don't know. But maybe cooking. Maybe cooking.
You cook?
Yeah, everything every day.
Okay, nice.
I learned recipes. So I learned on Saturday and Sunday. I do experiments with Instagram recipes,
Yes.
and then if I like one, I repeat it the rest of the week. But that's
Yes.
after I get exhausted of my diet. You know,
Okay.
that
Oh,
happens.
you have a special diet?
Yeah. Mhm. And
Okay.
it's very, not special, but it's like very the same. It's so routinely cooked that it becomes boring after a couple
Yes.
of months.
Did you go with nutrition?
No, I stopped it actually. My coach tells me what to eat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because when I was going through the nutriologist, they like nutrologists, at least the one I had, was not sports oriented. She was health oriented,
Okay.
and
Yes.
then I was totally bored by my progress and my mirror, the way I looked. So I was like, nah, thank you. I mean, you're great, but I'm not sick.
Yes. Yes.
Exactly. Mhm.
Yes. It's really hard to find someone that really uh, fits your gym goals. But I
Exactly.
think that yeah, the trainer, the
Mhm.
gym trainer, yeah, they are more focused on the routine that you have and also to what you have to or what you need to eat to for your muscles
Right.
and everything. Yes.
Totally, totally. It's really a matter of interest because the gym, the coach is going to tell you ingredients, but they don't care about the flavor. And for a person who has been
Yes.
fat for most of its life, it's very difficult to eat healthy because it doesn't taste as good. So the first thing that happens to me, if I want to use the word perpetuate in my example, healthy food that doesn't taste good perpetuates my need for cookies, bread, and chocolate. Mhm.
Okay.
So I found out after 3 years of training, it was not easy. I found out that the more spicy food is, the less I need other types of junk food. Not
Really?
spicy, not in a way of chili, spicy in all the ways. Like I'm talking about cumin, I'm talking about pepper, I'm talking about all the different spices.
Okay. What was the word that you said at the beginning? Cumin?
Cumin is an ingredient. Cumin. You know, the thing you put on sauces and pozole, sometimes in paella,
Okay.
right? It's cumin. So it tastes so much. Pepper, lemon, you know, the more it tastes, the great the taste is.
Wait, cumin is oregano?
No,
No.
cumin is comino.
Ah, comino. Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Yeah, but oregano also applies my logic. I learned to spice my food,
Okay, okay.
and that made healthy food attractive,
Nice.
like the book said. Uh-huh.
Nice, nice.
I started reading Habits, the book you told me,
Yes.
Atomic Habits, when I was 10% of fat. I don't want to like give a nutrition class right now, so I'm gonna use a very bad healthy level of fat, right?
Okay.
A very bad health level of fat. And I was like 4 points above, no, 5 points above the point that I needed to be.
Mm-hmm.
So my main goal was food,
Okay.
and that's the reason my first thing I learned on the terms of not going to the gym, because I was going to the gym very often, but I was still very fat. So I was like, how am I gonna get a six pack? How? And then that was my solution. Make food delicious so you don't notice your brain has to think is getting potato chips when actually it's getting vegetables. Like I trick my brain.
Okay,
I,
okay.
I spice my food
Nice.
very, 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 very well. My desserts are very, very small. And then after a couple of tries, I learned how to eat healthy and delicious at the same time. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really, really good.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Fat people problems.
Oh my God. You were fat?
You didn't see me last year.
No.
I was oof, no, yes.
And what motivates you to do exercise?
My six pack. Only. There's no other. There's no other motivation, dude. Being the only person in my family with a six pack. That's motivation.
Oh my God.
Health, everything. Who cares? I don't
Six
care.
pack.
Yes, yes, six pack, you know? That's
Well, but something or somebody motivates you to have that six pack, or you saw someone and you were like, hey, I want to be, or I want to have his six pack.
okay. I would say Captain America. Captain America
Oh,
and
Captain America.
yes, that's my real motivation. I'm not lying. That's the only reason.
So you
And
saw him and you were like, damn, bro, I
yeah,
need that six pack.
totally, totally, totally. I like Captain America six pack with Henry Cavill's chest and
Okay, okay.
so it's the perfect body is Henry Cavill from head to chest, but Captain America
Yes.
from yeah, right. Do you agree with me?
Yeah, yeah. I'm totally agree with you.
That's a thing. That's a thing. That
Yes,
yes is my
it's-
motivation. Exactly that. And then legs, which is like Jesus Christ, but that's important.
yeah,
Hate legs.
yes,
Hate training legs, but I'm a man and I gotta train legs
yes. Because you don't want to have your six pack and also that chest with really small
with the
or
little tiny
tiny,
legs.
tiny legs. Yes.
Come on, and I have seen a couple of them.
Yeah.
Those people.
Yes.
I don't agree with them. I want to have very big legs.
Yes.
Anyway, that's my weird motivation. There's no other motivation behind that. Let's one.
What?
Let's go to the next one. Next word.
Okay.
Pronunciation. That's difficult.
Hypothesis.
Kinda. What's a strong syllable?
Hi?
After pa. Look at the apostrophe.
Oh,
It's after pa.
hypothesis. Hypothesis.
Hypothesis.
Listen.
Hypothesis.
Maybe to compulsively respond to that text message when you're driving.
No, that's not the one. Hypothesis. There.
One current hypothesis is that a region of this network called the posterior cingulate.
Hypothesis. The idea
Hypothesis.
before you do an experiment.
Yes.
Talking about your habits in the on your journey to change your habits. Have you created a hypothesis of how difficult it was going to be? What was the real thing at the end? What have been your experiments on changing your habits?
Well, maybe, yeah, I have an hypothesis. Because I think that 1 year ago I used to go to the gym like 3 times a week.
3 times
But
a week, not
three
at.
times a week, 3 times a week. But I figure out, well,
Okay.
then I figure out that also this kind of, well, the HIIT exercises, the functional exercises also works for me in a way that I think it tonifies, or I get tonified. My muscles get tonified.
I think it's only tone.
Tone?
Because tonify doesn't exist.
Oh, sorry.
Is tone.
Well, my muscles tonify
Eliminate
more.
tonify. My muscles tone
Sorry. My muscles tone
better.
better.
Okay.
So I this year I make an hypothesis, and I wrote that I have to do at
Wait,
this point.
I
I
wrote or I read?
No, I wrote
Wrote. Like
that habit in my habit book, in my habit text in my iPad,
right.
and
That's called I wrote
my notes.
those habits
I wrote those habits in my notes,
in your notes, in your tracker.
in my tracker, and yeah, and well, right now I'm doing 3 times a week these functional and HIIT works out or exercises and
Workouts.
workouts, and well, yeah, they're working. I get my muscle more tone in my arms.
Nice.
Yes.
Congratulations. Very good.
Well, I'm not super strong, but
No, but you are
because I
you're
think
making it look.
yes. But well, I hope that hypothesis is working, or if not, I will change maybe in a month. I don't know. I'm watching that, but I also combine that with eating less junk food and eat more greens. and drink probiotics for my
Pronunciation. Probi.
probiotics.
Correct. Mhm.
Probiotics for my for a good stomach regulation. No, how do you say that? I didn't.
That will be gut health.
Metabolism.
Well, metabolism, that will be the technical word, but there is a word called gut.
Gut.
And gut is your, look, the tube in your body through which food passes when it leaves the stomach.
Oh, okay.
So it's all there's a concept in English called gut health.
Gut what?
Gut health,
Gut health. Oh, okay.
which is precisely the
The stomach.
the stomach, metabolism, like
Oh, okay, okay,
everything
okay.
that you were saying. Mhm.
Nice. Yes. Well, but yeah, I think uh all this is working for me.
Good. Very, very nice. That's very, very nice. It's the part of functional exercises. They make you strong, and they make you strong also in necessities of the body that you should cover for your daily life,
Yes.
which is great. That's a really good way to do exercise. Mhm.
Yes.
Very nice. Very good. Mhm.
Nice.
All right. I want you to copy also some words that we saw apart from the ones we're working on. Please copy the word tone as a verb. All
Mm-hmm.
those words that are coming out in the conversation
Okay.
are good to have because we are going to talk about it pretty soon. The word tone, also copy the word hypothesis,
Mm-hmm.
and arrogant. Tone, hypothesis, and arrogant.
Arrogant. Hmm. Wait.
They're calling at the door. Hmm.
Sorry, what?
Copy the words. Let me go to the door really quick. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Cool. Girl. Sorry. Did you copy everything? Dumb, arrogant, hypothesis. Good.
Yes.
Awesome, girl. Well, we are done for the day. Yeah, my class with you is always so quick.
I know.
Yeah, it flies away. It's crazy.
Yes.
All right, girl. Well, we finished for today. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. You too. Have a
Bye.
good night.
Good night.
Good
Bye-bye.
luck with your other classes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.